This is Deborah Ellis's book, The Breadwinner. Published in 2000, this was a tale that went ahead and recounted the story of one little girl whose life was under Taliban rule. Yes, I just got out of the shower and I really like making these videos, so I decided why not make a video right now. Alright, let's get this started. So, The Breadwinner. This is one of the first books, in fact it is the first book in the entire series of the Breadwinner series. It is here that we get the first look in going ahead and looking at a person's life, especially a girl's life. Now, mentioned here, the Taliban loved boys, although the boys were not big fan of the Taliban either. The boys were either conscripted into their military or, well, just sent back to their homes. Unfortunately, though, there was not much that they could do about it. Then the Taliban went ahead and decreed that according to Muslim law, girls should not be in public, should not wear burqas, etc., etc. As a result, lots of girls were enforced into these rules and they could not leave their homes. Some of them were trapped in their own homes, mainly because there was no man or husband to go ahead and help them with their jobs. Or at least not get them enough food or water to go ahead and do things. In fact, there's a lot of sensible things that literally have happened. There's firstly this person who went ahead, this girl who went ahead, cut her hair short, and dressed up in men's clothes to go ahead and look like a boy to care for her family. And because she cared for her family, and since all boys and girls pretty much look the same if they have short hair and wearing men's clothes, they go ahead and have several other things that can work out for them. There are some people who go ahead and have the breadwinner to have a breadwinner, but since her father was arrested for apparently no reason, and her baby brother is too much of a baby, Parvana, the main character of our story, at the age of 12 was the perfect candidate to be the boy in here, and to be the boy inside the house as well, because if the Taliban went ahead and raided the house, well then, yeah, there's not much else that we could probably do about it, can we? Well, the Taliban went ahead and did terrible things. Lots of other people go ahead and do other things as well too. The breadwinner, however, goes ahead and it teaches us how to go ahead and survive in this time, how to survive in an era where a girl's life is under Taliban rule, when we can't do much about it. This will be the start of a journey for Parvana that goes ahead and teaches her what she wants to be, whether she really wants to be a breadwinner, whether she really likes to do all this, what it means to go ahead and save her family, and especially meeting her dad again. Will she meet her dad again? And spoiler alert, yes, she would meet her dad again, but only for like a few pages at the end of the book. If there is one thing that I can say for sure that I learned from this book, is that determination, willpower, and strength will get you anywhere in life. Lots of people go ahead and wish for other lives. Other people go ahead and wish for different lives too. However, not lots of people can really wish for anything at all. Starvation, survival, a girl's life under this Taliban rule, it would be a hardship for anyone. And who would go ahead and survive in this despot? Well, now that we go ahead and think about all this, we can go ahead and understand why people act like this. In the breadwinner, starvation or survival is the key. A girl's life under Taliban rule, that's even harder, but it can be managed. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, so you should really watch or read The Breadwinner. Yes, it is an Oscar-nominated animation film now, and I really enjoy doing everything that we can to go ahead and do things. We go ahead and do big things. We go ahead and see all the atrocities that the Taliban has done. But, especially since we go ahead and learn something about it, we should go ahead and cherish that memory so that we can go ahead and make something good out of it. It might be horrible, it might be maiming, but especially if you experience this firsthand, cherish it so that this can fuel your anger. Cherish it so that you can go ahead and think about how not to do things. If you see someone doing wrong, well, they'll show you what not to do. I hope to see you guys soon, and until next time, ciao now, peace. Bye bye.